Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be asking the question, who is better, Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow? So we're going to be looking at stats, things like that. Um, First things first, let's look at Justin Herbert's stats. He's got, in 5 games with the Chargers, he's had 184 attempts, 124 completions. That's pretty good. I would say that's very good. 124 completions, yeah. 66.4 almost completion percentage. That's pretty good for a rookie anyway, because rookie mistakes and all that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Around 1,550 yards, a little less. That's a pretty good amount of yards considering this guy doesn't just pass it. He's not like a pocket passer or anything. And you have to keep in mind he's played 5 games, so what? The team has played 6 games, so we're not halfway. So we'll probably finish with about 2,000 around midseason. 8.4 average, which is pretty good. Long, I'm not going to really count anything for that. 12 touchdowns to 3 picks. That's the main one of the things that I'm going to take into account, cuz if you look at Joe Burrow, he's thrown 9 touchdowns for 5 picks. So yeah. But of course that's not the only thing that matters, That those are good numbers. He's on pace. I think I looked this up. I think he's on pace to have like 30 touchdowns and maybe 8 picks in the year, which is very good for a rookie. 69 first downs, nice. First down percent, 37.5. I don't really know much about that. I don't really know anything about that stat. He's been sacked 10 times. I think that's the main difference between these two at the current moment. Because he's been sacked 10 times, right? 2 times a game. It's not a lot, but it's a good amount. And then Joe Burrow has been sacked 8 times. Another thing to take into account is that they've played Joe Burrow has played 2 more games than Justin Herbert. So, obviously the stats aren't going to be the same. But, yeah. I mean, Joe Burrow, he's been sacked. I think he's tied for most amount of sacks taken by a quarterback this year. The other one being Carson Wentz, who just, refuses to throw the ball away. But that's not what this is about. Anyway, Justin Herbert, his rating's about 108.1. That's pretty good. He doesn't throw a lot of picks. Those are pretty good numbers. A lot of people are saying rookie of the year so far. Rushing 25 for 121, 4.8. Those are pretty solid numbers for a kind of all-around field general type of guy. 2 touchdowns, 10 first downs, only 2 fumbles. Those are solid numbers. I don't know. It's not his fault. I can tell you that right now. It's not his fault the Chargers are not good. Part of it might be him being a rookie, but I can guarantee you most of it is not his fault. Now let's look at the Bengals Joe Burrow. The man has... People are obviously going to say he's not doing as well as they expect him to do just because he was the first overall pick. And people are going to say he's a bust no matter what, so it doesn't really matter what I have to say. But 293 attempts, 195 completions, those are very solid numbers, 66.55. That's very solid. This is the part where it's a very big difference between the two. Joe Burrow has 2,000 yards already. He's on pace to have over 4,000 yards right now. And he still has a game left to play before the half season mark. So, if he has another really, really high yard game, he might be on pace to get around 5,000 yards. 6.9 average, nice. 67 line. I'm not going to really take into account that, like I said, over here. 9 touchdowns to 5 picks. Obviously, it's less touchdowns and more picks than Justin Herbert, but you have to remember what I was saying earlier, 28 times sacked already through 7 games. Yeah, he's looking like David Carr out there. He just doesn't have much to do. That's why his QB rating is lower. That's why he's thrown more picks, because he gets pressured really, really quickly. That's why he's thrown. Well, he hasn't thrown that many less touchdowns, but still. But I think Joe Burrow, for what he has in Cincinnati, has been amazing. When you take into consideration that really the only thing that the Bengals have is on offense, is receivers, you have to respect his numbers. The man has been sacked 28 times, and who do they play this week? They play the Tennessee Titans with Jadeveon Clowney, Jeffrey Simmons, Harold Landry. He's probably going to be sacked at least 2 or 3 times, so he'll have like 30 or 31, which means he's on pace to get sacked 60 times. He's gotten sacked 4 times a game, bro. He has no line. And it was the same for Kyler Murray last year, my favorite quarterback. He was sacked a lot, but this is just, he's gotten abused back there. Joe Burrow he snaps the ball and he just gets lit up instantly. His rushing stats the yards are identical. He's just ran it a little bit more. I don't think that really shows the whole story, though, because Joe Burrow, he's not really a rushing guy. Obviously, he did it a lot in college, but it's not really what he should be known for, in my opinion. 3 touchdowns, though, that's nice. I'm pretty sure he had one in his first career game. 3 fumbles, though, or more. It's whatever. Now this is the part where I was not happy about, deciding. I don't really know who I think is better. Of course, Bengals fans are going to say Joe Burrow's been better, and of course, Chargers fans are going to say Justin Herbert's been better. But I think 2 less games around 500 less yards. I don't know, man. I think I'm going to go with Joe Burrow. I think I got to say Joe. Because the man, he just has nothing, and he's still producing very solid numbers, as far as yardage-wise anyways. He's playing very solid for what he has. I mean, literally, look at this. He's been sacked so many times already. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just, that's going to be about the end of the video. I mean, if you disagree with me, you can let me know why you think that. But I do think Joe Burrow has been better, considering what he has. I bet if Joe Burrow played on the Chargers, he would probably be doing a little bit better than he currently is. Definitely not sacked 28 times anyway. But yeah, I think that's going to be about the end of the video. If you did enjoy, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll probably upload a video, another one maybe today, but probably another one this weekend or even next week. Thank you, goodbye.